YouTube, it's Above Average Cody, and today I'm going to show you guys my current aim training routine and what I'm hyper focusing when I do this drill that I found is severely improving my performance with the battle rifle in rank. Now we're going to dive right in, guys, go to a custom game, and I'm going to show you how I like to set up my Octagon. Now the map I prefer to use, guys, is Octagon 2042. You guys see me do it all the time on stream. To find it, you can go to popular, and it should be in like the top 6 or 7 here. You can also search Octagon in keywords. And then what I do for mode, guys, I actually go all the way over to HCS Free-for-All Slayer, because this will automatically give you a mode that you can 1v1 a bot, unlimited score. It sets it to 15 minutes, which I think is a pretty good amount of time to do before I start playing. So once you select that, guys, I go into match. Again, I just adjust the respawn delay to instant. I go to sandbox and I put on a sniper secondary because you'll already have the BR75 ranked selected. I turn off grenades because the bot throwing grenades is super annoying. And then I go down, I put bottomless clip on and infinite ammo both on so I don't have to think about reloading. For bots, guys, I use ODST difficulty because the Spartan is just way too cracked if you put the S7 in his hands. If you're going to do just BR, I'd put Spartan on, but for BR sniper combo, I like to do ODST. And then I put one single bot on for free-for-all. And don't forget, guys, you could save a copy of this so that you don't have to type it in every time if you do want to use this as your mode. And I do, in fact, have it bookmarked, so I can just go to my files and select warm-up, and we're off and ready to go. And now, guys, while we load in, I will mention comfortable controller settings that work for you and help you out not over-aiming and things like that is extremely important. I'll link some of my controller settings videos down below, but in this video, I want to strictly focus what I am kind of using to improve my aim and my overall accuracy in game. Now, guys, I did turn off the game volume so that I can kind of talk to you guys and walk you through this. Now, the first thing I am hyper focusing, especially for higher level lobbies, is keeping my reticle over the enemy. It's great being able to strafe, guys. It's great doing all the crouching and everything like that. And it's great making the enemy miss bullets. But if you cannot keep your reticle tracked over the enemy, and if you cannot hit those BR shots, it's not going to matter. So I'm not even thinking about anything else, guys. I'm thinking about just keeping the reticle over the enemy as much as possible. You want to go for those perfects. You want to hit as many BR shots as you can and kill this enemy as quickly as you can. And you guys can see I'll throw in some crouches and stuff because I'm trying to work it into my muscle memory. But if you have trouble and you're kind of throwing your reticle off, by all means, you can just do the little jiggles here and just focus on keeping the reticle over the target. Now, it's going to be kind of hard at first, guys, but I promise it'll become easier. You want to focus the strafe the most. Right stick to snap over, and then really use your strafe with a little bit of right stick to really try to keep your reticle over the enemy as much as possible. And you can see I'm trying to keep it so the reticle does not turn to that white at all. It stays the enemy color. Whatever you have to do to keep that reticle over the enemy, guys, the gunfights are going to come that much easier. So I'd say I'd probably use the majority left stick here. Oh my god, I can't even show you. And then just a little tiny bit of subtle adjustment with the right stick. Like, I'm literally probably doing this with the right stick, if you made me guess. But you bring it all together and you pair that with the strafe, guys, to, again, go for as many perfects as you can. When they get up close to you, guys, just track that reticle over the enemy. And this seems and sounds super easy in theory, guys, but I've found the more I try to do like the demon strafes and the crouches and everything, the more I realize I'm undervaluing how much my reticle is over the enemy, which can more often than not lead to me missing either 2 bullets in my burst or even entire bursts, and I am losing so many gunfights because of it, guys. So seriously, lock in, lean as close to the monitor TV as you have to, and just focus on keeping that reticle over the enemy. Think about nothing but the enemy being in that reticle, and then do whatever you have to do with the left stick aim and the right stick adjustments to make that happen. Now, next up, guys, one of the greatest things about this drill in Octagon and having the instant respawn time is how quick it is, and you can rack up kills very fast. So focus on snapping to the target. Assuming the target spawns in your line of sight, guys, get the kill, find the spawn, and snap over ASAP. the main reason you want to practice this is obviously reaction time. We all want to have the best reaction time possible, but the more accurately you can bring your reticle right over to the target and hit that first bullet just like that, you are going to find the upper hand in the gunfight is going to come to you more often than not. So if you pair getting that first bullet from snapping to the target with keeping your reticle over the enemy and hitting as many BR bullets as you can, guys, you are going to be getting some very fast kills. And now, guys, branching off of that, I do also want to mention that snapping the target, reaction time, and everything like that, and getting the first bullet is awesome, but when you are in mid-game, you have to focus on keeping your reticle up and your gun ready. So if you're sprinting and looking at the ground, guys, you are never going to be able to get that first bullet because it's not as simple as snapping to the target. Now you are looking up and snapping to the target, which is it's not so much a slower movement, but I promise you guys, if the enemy is looking up at you with better centering, you're going to have a hard time getting that first bullet, even if it feels like you're snapping fast. So when doing this drill, focus on keeping your reticle at enemy height, like this level right here, guys. You even have this little line here on the octagon to kind of keep you centered. Make sure to keep your reticle up. And I've always been guilty of this when I slide and stuff. I like to look down, guys, and I'm bringing my reticle down and getting lazy and dragging it down. So you'll see when I do this drill, I try to do some slides to practice, like, you know, my slide around doorways and stuff, but I try to keep my reticle up when I do it. The snap of the reticle should come left to right, not up, then left or right, you know, so you want to keep it centered and up, probably about chest level. And then the nice part about the bots are they jump up sometimes. If they jump, guys, be sure to just gently bring your reticle up, get that headshot or get those bullets in, and then follow them back down. Again, this comes right back to tip number 1, keeping the reticle over the enemy, guys. And then when you bring it all together and you're feeling comfortable, you're hitting those perfect medals, pull out the snipe, you know, try to hit some shots. It'll probably take some getting used to, especially with the Spartan bot, because they do that quite often than not. But as you bring it all together, guys, you are just going to see this transmit so well to your gameplay. And I'm not going to say only do Octagon, you know, only practice Octagon. You're going to be amazing at the game. You do need live in-game practice as well, guys. Please do not forget Academy training is there. Academy training against a Spartan bot that's not shooting you is also amazing practice. And then while that's going on, you can work on maneuvering the map. You know, you can practice with the grapple, the repulsor, other guns if you want. So don't think Octagon is like the perfect replacement for like in-game practice. This is just something that I use to get my aim warmed up, and I also use it as a form of like aim trainer, I guess you could say. And I've been finding a lot of success with it, guys, because again, it's fast-paced, it keeps you moving the right stick, snapping to targets constantly, and then if you focus keeping that reticle over the enemy, getting as many perfect medals as possible, guys, it's going to improve your aim tenfold in just about any situation you're going to run into in-game. But that's pretty much everything I got for you guys. This is what I am currently doing twice a day. I'm doing it in the morning before I start playing, and then I do it last thing before I go to bed, every single day, because I'm trying to get that cracked aim, because I'm realizing that is very detrimental to my gameplay right now. Not that there's not other things, but the better you can be in gunfights, the more kills you can get, the more bullets you can hit, you're going to be so much more useful to your team in the ranked arena. But alrighty, guys, subscribe to the channel. I upload like every day. We stream 5 days a week trying to get better at this game, trying to help you guys get better. Leave a like on the video. It helps out ever so much. Leave a comment, guys. What do you like to do for aim training, for drills? Again, I'm also a big fan of Academy. Do not underestimate the weapon drills and the training mode with the Spartan bots, guys. It's very useful. And then, of course, channel membership, super thanks if you guys would like to support monetarily. It helps me out ever so much as a creator, but please do not feel like you have to. But alrighty, guys, get out there, get that cracked aim. Hope this one helped you. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.